Yeah, I know, right? This week, has he mentioned anything to you? Has he kind of suggested roughly what he thinks I might get? Because no one's really telling me anything, to be honest. I've absolutely no idea what I might be entitled to. Just kind of keeping my fingers crossed, I guess. Okay. Well, while you're speaking to him, if he gives you any kind of updates or any hints or anything, just let me know. Yeah, she's still in. Don't worry, I'm looking after her. She's just having a lie-in this morning, I think. So I've just had some breakfast. I need to get out, get on with some bits just around the yard. I'm going to carry on doing a bit of a tidy up, really. But yeah, I'll look after her. I'll let her know that you asked for her. All right then. Yeah, no worries. I'll pop by soon. I haven't been around for a little while, but I'll pop over and say hello. I'll see you soon. See you later, Mr. Travaskis. Bye bye. Yeah, well, that was Mr. Travaskis. Just, well, he said he was checking in on me, but he's definitely not checking in on me. I know what he's up to. So, yeah, wow. What has happened recently? Well, I'll show you. We'll have a bit of a walk around. So, last time I seen everyone, we had a bit of a thing with the caravan, which you will notice is no longer there. So there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is the caravan's no longer here, so I don't have to worry about it. The bad news is the chap, the quite well-spoken, well-dressed chap in that Dacia. I remember that quite well. That horrible brown-looking Dacia. He was actually the owner of that caravan. Now, I thought it was weird. I thought there was something suspicious going on, but yeah, it turns out he actually owned the caravan and it was stolen from him. Now, in turn, I got accused of being the one who stole it, which is just absolutely ludicrous, but I kind of understand. I see how all the pieces kind of got together. As soon as they seen that post online of me trying to sell it, obviously they went straight into an assumption mode and came straight over asking questions, and then subsequently phoned the police, which is why PC Atkins came over and quite politely actually invited me into his police car back to the station. So I'm glad I didn't have the embarrassment of getting arrested again in front of people. But yeah, that was a bit frustrating. I was literally there for an hour. Didn't really take up much of my day because, you know, he knew as well as I knew I had done absolutely nothing wrong. But yeah, we no longer have a caravan. Now, that's £8,500 worth of money, which I am now down. Yeah, that's a hard one to swallow. So not only have I lost the £8,500, I've still got those two thugs from Big John hanging around and causing some issues. So, wow, what happened there? I gave a statement to PC Atkins, explained where it came from. He didn't really seem that surprised by it. I think they went around there, but I don't think it turned out too well. There wasn't enough evidence to support the issue, so nothing was done. The only thing that I did achieve from kind of reporting them, giving that statement, was they don't like me even less. So I feel like they're actually out to get me now, so it's a bit concerning. I do have to be careful. I've got to watch my back. So I've been hanging low. I've been hanging real low, actually, for the last 2 months. To be honest, I haven't even left the farm or the yard. I literally haven't left. Now, I've had some cars drive past very, very late at night, but nothing has happened. So for a minute, laying low seems to be working. But what's changed? Wow. Bob, the local builder, came. He did the work, which I'd already paid him for. Probably wouldn't have paid for it, to be honest, if I knew the caravan was going to be taken away from us. But look at that. So a bit of new rendering. Actually, the majority of the brickwork was still okay. I think he's kind of refaced it a little bit in certain areas there. It looks quite nice. You can see the repair job, but it looks quite decorative. I quite like that. And yeah, just replaced the doors and things, so not a great deal that needed to be done. He did it in about a week, him and his team. He had about 5 people here, and I'm just so happy with it. It's absolutely brilliant. And the room in it, let's undo this latch here and move. Just pull that door open. Push that over there. It is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Yeah. I don't need this much space, to be honest. But it does look good. It looks really good. So we've managed to park away the vehicles just to keep them secure. I'll leave that there. I've also started to pop some little bits in here, some tools and things that I've picked up or I found dotted around. Just so they're there if we need them. But we've done a bit more tidying as well. So come and have a look. So those pallets, I actually got more. They actually dropped off. I think I must have had 80 or 90 pallets by now. A little bit of creosote. Made some half decent fencing out of them. And just give them a little bit of treatment. So yeah, just a bit of tidying. It's amazing what you can do when you're locked in your own home for 2 months. But yeah, doesn't look too bad at all. Now we're not really seeing much growth in these oilseed radish, but apparently that's normal. We'll be looking at ploughing up those fields probably next month, the month after maybe. We're in February now. Or in fact, actually, we've just come to the end of February. We are pretty much in March, so we will need to have a look at that field at some point. I am a bit concerned whether or not the Zeta is going to be capable of dragging a plough. Now I'll show you the goats in a bit because they have really grown. They're really coming along. So yeah, I will show you those in a moment. Barely recognisable anymore. Field looks like this one's starting to grow again now that we've got through winter. Not a lot has changed in here other than it's just much tidier leading up to it. I mean, look at all this fencing. I wouldn't like to guess how many splinters I got in my hand from doing all of this fencing and stripping all those pallets apart. Oh, it's been an absolute nightmare. So again, not much has changed around here. The shed over there is still there, but we barely use it, to be honest with you. Now that we've got that nice big barn which we can actually lock. But same again, look, I continued the fencing down here. It was all of this which we needed more for. We certainly didn't have enough pallets to do all of this. But yeah, we managed to carry on. I managed to make up a bit of a gate as well. I was quite proud of myself. Not overly level. I feel like maybe I should get a new tape measure. But yeah, this is so. Let's pop these open a minute. So again, the grass is only just starting to grow, but I am really hoping we can get a couple of calves in here maybe. I think 2, because cows do like a bit of company. But yeah, we're waiting for Mr. Javascus. The next time he has a batch of calves, we'll look to buy some of those off him relatively cheap. And I mean, hey, I'm an early family now, so if you caught the end of my conversation, young Miss Javascus has actually come and kept me company for a little while, which has been really nice. When you're locked in, yeah, it's been great to have some company. So she's been here about 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks now, just staying over. She's also been out done the shopping and things as well, which is great because I don't want to tempt fate, and I've been busy enough here anyway. So yeah, that's been absolutely brilliant. It's kept me sane, I think. Now I'm just going to close this gate up. I don't know why I've left this gate open, but we'll close that while we're down here. There we go. So yeah, just a quick kind of overview, I guess, of what I've been doing in the farm. But doesn't it look so much tidier? So much tidier. I am pre-planning, so we did actually get a phone call back from the business owner, the chap who owned the kind of scrap combine, which actually was by far in a worse condition than Mr. Javaskis, but he let us have that relatively cheap, you know. I think it was £1,500, which is £1,500 again in hindsight. I kind of wish I didn't spend it, because yeah, had I known the issues with the caravan before I'd asked him for a bit of a deal, I probably would have held off of it, but it doesn't matter. So all in all, that set us back £2,000 for both those harvesters. It's been in for repair, and the garage has done a really good job. Apparently, they've neatened up the paintwork a little bit. They've removed those horrible lizard stickers for me as well, and they've got it actually running, driving. The wheels are all fitted. It's looking good apparently, but I haven't been down and paid my bill because I can't afford it. I don't have the money to do it. Yeah, I am starting to struggle. I'm really starting to struggle. While we're here, take a look at this. So what have I done? Two things here. So I did pull away a few of the blocks there. You'll probably see by looking at it. I didn't do an amazing job, but I pulled away a few of the blocks and actually extended our opening a little bit because it was a bit tight. So I think I took probably about 2 foot off of that wall just to make the entrance a bit better. And yeah, it does look a lot better. And then this area here, I took the wall down completely actually. Completely removed it. Managed to get hold of this gate and they delivered it to us as well. Again, more cost, probably shouldn't have spent, but this gate was such a good deal I couldn't really refuse it. So yeah, this is going to, again, forward planning for when the harvester is here and we have a nice crop growing. This is going to be probably our main, or if not our only, access to these fields that we can get the combine through. So this was a necessity. We did not have a choice. It had to be done. So yeah, this field is going to need some attention at some point soon. Really, we need to get it ploughed up. Maybe we'll sweet talk the dealership again, see if we can borrow that Lamborghini if it's still hanging around. I'm not too sure. So yeah, that's kind of an overview really, I guess, of what's happened around here. It's been a busy couple of months. Well, nearly 3 months. It's been a busy 3 months, you know. Haven't really had time to stop. But I feel much better for it. This work alone is increased the value of this land quite considerably, I reckon. It's like a completely different place now compared to when we first inherited it from Nan and Grandad. So this week is the week where Mr. Javaskis, or Mr. Javaskis Jr., I guess I should say, who's a solicitor, is representing me with my compensation claims. So he actually, weirdly enough, coincidentally, and he can't say the name because it's confidential, but we believe that he's actually representing the lady who had the identity theft from the exact same people, from the same kind of false company which had tried to steal money from her. She's actually the reason they got caught. I don't think money is too much of an issue for her, but yeah, what are the chances? So yeah, the case is looking pretty good actually. So no one's really told me what to expect. Everyone's kind of being a bit hush, but anything's better than nothing. I mean, to be honest, even if we just got enough to pay off the harvester and kind of make up for the caravan, that would be amazing. So yeah, my fingers are crossed. My fingers are really crossed. Right, we'll just head on back because, well, you might know her as Miss Javaskis. She's actually called Loretta. So Loretta is going to head out to the shops, do a bit of shopping, get a few bits that we need. So what's the deal with old Squishy here? Well, I haven't driven it, as you can imagine, for quite a long time because I haven't needed to. I don't really like it, to be honest with you. Don't like it at all. So I'm just pretty much letting her use it, and she can have it. To be honest with you, her dad, you know, potentially the father-in-law, one day, is representing and hopefully getting me some money, which is hopefully easily going to outweigh what this thing set me back. So I don't particularly want it. It kind of suits her a bit more than me. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we'll just we'll pull it out for her. We'll pull it out here. We'll leave it in the middle just to make it a little bit easier. Brilliant. She doesn't really like to drive down through the yard. Right, so while we're here, we'll just close up this gate a moment, and then we'll just pop in, let her know the car's ready to go. Okay, right, I'll just pop in, and she's a bit shy, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, she's on her way. Should just be able to see her from here. There she goes. Oh, she's waving. She does love that little car. I hate it. It's horrible. Squishy. That's its name. Little Squishy. Right, well, since she's not here for a minute, I'm just going to go and chill out. I might sit down and play a bit of Xbox, play a bit of Farming Simulator or something. And, yeah, I'll come out and get on with a few more bits. Hello? Oh, hello. You alright? No, I've not been sleeping. Don't know what you're talking about. What's up? What do you mean it's not starting? Oh, well that's strange, isn't it? It started right earlier on when I pulled it out of the barn for you. Yeah, and it got there okay. Oh, well that's strange. Well, I mean, the best I can do, you'll have to probably give me 20 minutes, but I'll pop into the Zeta and I'll just try it. It could do with blowing the old cobwebs out. Anyway, yeah, if you just let me jump into the Zeta and I'll head on down. Where are you? You're at the fuel station. Has it got fuel in it? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well look, give me 20 minutes and I'll be there in a second. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Issues with the squished banana. Told you I hated it. Right, no problem. This is oh, I've got butterflies actually. It's the first time I've left the house for a couple of months. Right, let's get the Zeta out. Other than driving around the yard, it's not really done a lot, so it could do with a bit of a clean out, I guess, a bit of a good run. So let's just jump in. We'll head on down. Now I do tend to favour going down to the left there, but seeing as I've widened this a little bit now, I don't mind this entrance so much, and I did close all of the other bars up, so we'll head down this way. Yeah, I did tell her she could bear with us. This is going to take a minute or two. Just make sure as well, just on our way past, I did lock that gate up as soon as I'm leaving. Maybe I'm paranoid. Call me paranoid. But yeah, it's definitely latched up. Alright, sorry. God, people are so impatient. Right, well let's go. The road's quite clear ahead of us today. Wow, hopefully this won't take too long. Alright, here we are. Wow, you can't really miss it, can you? You cannot really miss it. Right, let's pull over here out of the way. And let's have a little look, try and figure out what's wrong with this. It's always a spare seat if she needs it. Well, it's starting to get dark now, but the good news is, strange, really strange, but the battery terminal was disconnected. which is odd because, yeah, it's been locked in a barn on and off. So I don't really understand how that's come loose, to be honest with you. Again, I think I'm just being super paranoid at the minute, but I just don't understand that. And it was loose. It's not like it worked itself loose. It actually been unbolted. Really odd. I find that very, very strange. But anyway, it starts up fine. So I am just gonna let her drive it home now. Got to head on back. It is getting dark, and I wanted to show you those gates before it gets too dark. So I'll head on back. We'll see you in a mo. There she goes. I told her to go slowly. We are nearly home now though. So looks like she's happy to drive it off. No problem at all. Oh, that's strange. Haven't seen them for a while. Well, she's probably at home ordering us takeaway by now. But I am nearly there. I am nearly there. We need to sort out something a bit faster. We need to get a vehicle, you know. Oh, that is very unusual. She never goes this way normally. Very strange. But anyway, we might as well head on up. This is my preferred entrance. Since she's gone to the effort of opening the gates, let's park up and call it an evening. I think it's been a long day. A long day sleeping on the sofa. Oh, that's strange. Why would she close that gate up behind her? Charming, that is. Right, I'll let myself in then. That is odd though. Why would she do that? Trying to wind me up, I think. Winding me up. Right, let's park the old Zeta up back in the barn. Yeah, it's definitely back home though. Okay. That will do for tonight. Lovely. Right, let's close this barn back up. Shut that there, shut that down. We'll also close that one as well, get them all locked up nice and secure. Let's go see what she's up to in a minute. Oh, she left that door open for me though, look. Are you trying to wind me up? Right, okay. I know I am paranoid. I know I'm overthinking stuff, but she did not come in through the bottom gate. She didn't notice if it was open or closed when she drove past. I definitely closed it. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I closed that. What on earth is going on down here? These are just my tyre tracks though. I don't understand what's going on. Interesting. Well, they couldn't have taken anything because the Zeta was with me. The only thing worth keeping down here is Mr. Travaska's sold sickle bar mirror, but they're not going to want that. I don't understand. Very, very strange. Well, let's just go lock up a minute. This is odd. I wonder if they were just trying to taunt me. Just trying to taunt. They're up to something though. Wow. Let's get this closed up. Right, that is definitely latched up for the night. I just don't understand. Have they just kicked the gate open as they were driving past just to try and prove a point? I'm not fussed about that one, there's nothing in there anyway. Right, I'm overthinking stuff now, so we're definitely going to call it a night. I think I might order a Chinese or something, but I'll just show you the goats because these two little beauties are getting massive now. Where are they hiding? Where are they? Oh no.